I just want to say congratulations on your star. Tell me, what is that accomplishment for you?
It was pretty big, you know. It's that something that you hear about when you're a kid, and of course, growing up in Canada, it was just a pipe dream, you know. But more importantly, for me to be beside the Beatles, out front of Capitol Records, where I got my first record deal, that was what was really special to me. And it ended up being an incredible day. Variety magazine did a great article. A lot of friends took out ads, and Dr. Phil was there, and Natalie Cole gave speeches, and Stevie Wonder showed up for me, and a lot of my friends. It was a great day.
Yeah, we came by and we saw the crowd, so we knew it was you that everyone was there for. Speaking of being iconic, you're here at the Simin Foundation and you're being honored along with Andrea Bocelli. Tell me, how is it working with him?
I hate to say this because, I work with so many singers and I love all the singers I work with, but Andrea is my favorite man or woman because he just bridges that gap between classical and pop. He knows how to do both, and he's brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. And I just feel honored to be around him. And I know that sounds a little silly, but it's just the truth. I just love being around him all the time.
That's great. And honoring Father's Day this year, who did you look up to when you were growing up?
Well, obviously my own father played a pivotal role in my life. And strangely, he died when I was 18. But, you have that father-child relationship. And then there was just this brief moment, one conversation I had with him, where I came home late from playing music. I wasn't up to anything bad, but I came home late and I thought he was going to read me the riot act, and instead he just said, "Hey, this music business seems like you want to make a go of that. It's a pretty tough business, right?" I said, "Yeah, it is." He said, "Well, you think you can do it?" I said, "Yeah." And he said, "I think you can do it." And then he died about 2 months later. So that was the only adult conversation I had with him, but I still think about him every day, and it was obviously a long time ago. So that's my greatest father figure, is my own father.
That's really touching. I know that you have a really beautiful family. So what is it that you try to instill in your kids?
Well, it's hard because we come from means. I mean, I don't come from means, but we have means now, and it's hard to instill those values in your children, to make them work as hard as you work. But we do our best, and we make mistakes along the way. But all of our kids, including my two stepkids, Brody and Brandon, and then my 5 daughters, and then Yolanda's 3, and then I have another stepdaughter in Toronto, so 11 altogether, and they're all doing well. And I like to think that I'm the patriarch of the family, and that I do a pretty good job.
Absolutely. You guys are like the modern day Brady Bunch. I know you hear that all the time.
It's true. It's true.
And they are very, out there, social children, and so is your wife. And I know that you've been very private in the last, however long you've been famous for. And now that your whole life is out there in the spotlight, how is that? How are you handling that?
Well, I stay pretty much behind the scenes. I'm on camera with that show when I have to be. Like when Yolanda became a citizen, I wanted to obviously be with her, and they wanted to film it, so I had to be on camera. But I don't go out of my way to be on the show, and I just kind of feel like the show's fun. Yolanda's having a lot of fun with it. It's serving a purpose for her. She has a higher purpose, I think, with her Lyme disease that she's fighting, and it's a great platform for her. And I feel, I don't know, maybe wrongly so, but I feel just kind of like impervious. It's like, I don't think anything can hurt me. And so whether I'm on the show or not, it's like, I can't imagine Stevie Wonder or somebody going, I was going to work with you, but then I saw you on that show, Beverly Hills. I heard you were on that show, and I don't want to work with you. So it doesn't work like that.
Speaking of Yolanda, I love her, and I'm so glad.
Me too.
I'm so glad that we get to see, a little bit of her personal life. How is she handling her disease? Is she getting better?
She's getting better. She got to about 80%, and now she's kind of fallen back to 60% because she tries to do too much. And it's a disease that you have for life, and it's chronic. And she's going to live with it. She's going to deal with it. She's a strong woman, needless to say, and I'm sure everybody's seen that from her one season on the show. And this year, she's even stronger. I mean, she is, because she was very sick during the filming last year. So we're going to see a lot of her. I got to go to the show.
Well, congratulations, and thank you so much.
Thanks a
I
lot,
appreciate it.